As a nurse, you can lead, you can teach. I try to tell people all the time just the message of being ready and understanding what your job is and being prepared for anything to change. My name is Major Katie Lunning, and I'm a critical care air transport registered nurse at the 133rd Air National Guard out of Minnesota. I'm part of the critical care air transport team, or CCAT as we call it. It's a 3-person specialized team of a doctor, RN, and RT, and we provide ICU level care to fly the most critically injured or ill to the next higher echelon of care. The Minneapolis VA is where I started, taking care of intensive care unit patients. That gave me the skills that I needed to be a CCAT nurse. There's been a lot of challenges over the years that I've been in the Guard, but definitely the most challenging that I've had was being sent to Afghanistan. On August 26th, I had just returned from a 20-hour mission where I had taken care of intensive care unit patients, and my phone rang, and it was my doc, and he was calling saying there's been an explosion at the airport in Kabul, and we need to go back right this second. We were under the assumption it was a suicide bomber. The crowds had scattered, and it was replaced by Taliban fighters. They were shooting rockets at the airplanes much more frequently at this time when we were trying to land. This was the first time I'd ever been in this severe of a situation. We had 17 Marines, aeromedical evacuation patients who had various injuries from broken limbs to burns, and then we had 5 critical care patients that our CCAT team were taking care of. Some of the hardest emotionally for me on that flight was the Marines. My patients who were on life support and on the ventilator, their buddies would actually help me with them. It was hard watching those Marines interact. They were there for each other. So the one was very much awake and the other one was on the ventilator. And the one that was awake would talk to his friend and keep him calm. He put a blanket on him at one point. He knew how much it hurt him to watch his friend be that injured. The other Marine had chest tubes coming out of everywhere. They had opened his chest at one point to save his life. He was awake, and I took his hand and I told him, I said, you know, we're flying to Germany, you're safe now. I'm gonna give you medicine to make you go to sleep. And he whispered, thank you, over his breathing tube. And it just floored me, like, you're thanking me? Look at what you just did for all of us. The way that the Marines were looking at us was with so much hope and trust, and I didn't want to fail them. So I wanted them to know that we were there caring for them and that they were in safe hands and we were going to get them to safety. My daughter was 8 years old at that time. She's my why. She's the reason that I do this. She's the reason that I serve. I want to be a good example to her. And part of it is that I know that everybody has a why. My teammates have a why. They have children that they want to go home to as well. And I knew that the Marines and service members and the people that we were flying out, they all have a why too. Everybody has somebody. My job is to get them back to their why. Every patient arrived alive and safe. The small part that we can play to getting them home for safety is everything. I hope the legacy I leave behind is awareness of what nurses can do. I'm proud to be an example of nursing and awareness for what the National Guard can do, that it's not just active duty, it's not reserves, but it's a whole team effort. I hope to keep serving as long as they'll have me. I still absolutely love it. I enjoy it. I feel like I'm not ready yet and that there's other challenges ahead of me, so I hope to stay around for a while longer.